Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 23 of Bungou Stray Dogs season 2, or episode 11 if you're going off that number. So let's start off with probably the silliest things that happened in the beginning part of this episode, where Atsushi is fighting Akutagawa, but Dazai is on his microphone going, "Hey, listen, man, you really don't have time to be fighting right now. You have to go kind of stop the Moby Dick from launching it to the ground." So he goes at one point, he goes, "Hey, Akutagawa." He goes, "I'm talking to Dazai right now. He wants to talk to you." And he throws his headset, and Akutagawa goes, "Oh my god, I go get it!" He like jumps off the side of the thing to go for the headset. I'm like, wow. And then he gets a dial tone, which is like the beep beep beep, like where he hung up on him. I'm like, wow, are you? Oh my god, that was ridiculous. I mean, I get Akutagawa really wants Dazai-san's affection and kind of like want and needs him. Like, oh my god, you two, something else. I swear to God. Anyways, but besides that silliness, we go into kind of the main thing where Atsushi reaches the actual main room where the one guy, I forgot his name already. Freak. That's terrible. I forgot the guy's name. Fitzgerald. I think he has the ability Fitzgerald, but I'm not sure if that's his name or his power. But it's the guy who we finally learn what his actual ability is. He's the one that kicked Atsushi's ass before. We learn that his ability is fueled by another stupid thing that I learned today was money. Yeah, money. Every dollar he uses makes him more powerful. So he used $100,000 and got super powerful, and then he used 500,000 later on, and he got more powerful from that. He knocks Atsushi away at one point, and Akutagawa comes in and tries to fight him too and loses, and they have to kind of like both retreat into like the inner sanctum of the actual place. But even there, they're kind of at each other's throats per se. Um, More so, they're talking about each other's kind of like desires, what drives them forward. Of course, we know Akutagawa is more so about getting Dazai's not affection per se, but his recognition. Like, he wants to be recognized by Dazai, and he hates Atsushi because of the reason that Atsushi didn't really do anything worthwhile to him, or at least in his mind, to get all the praise from Dazai that he gets, because Dazai does care for Atsushi. But we know from the second season's opening why he really does care for him too in one way, because he's an orphan and he understands that too at the same time. So we get that, but Akutagawa, chill out a little bit, man. But one thing he did was really cool in this was the demonic armor right here. So when they get onto the very top of the ship, they start fighting the guy again with the Fitzgerald ability, and of course this guy's now he uses a credit card, for Pete's sake, to get more powerful. Like, oh my god, what was this? What am I watching? But Akutagawa actually does something really cool where he makes all of his Rashomon go around his body as an armor, which actually this reminds me a lot of Haseo from Dot Hack GU, if anyone knows what that is. That's an anime series. The anime series is Dot Hack Roots, and the video game is Dot Hack GU. So, but if you look at the armor set, like, I wish I could put a side by side picture. I might do that actually. I might throw a picture right here, or maybe somewhere around here, that shows what I mean, like, comparison wise. But anyways, Atsushi sees the power that is going through Akutagawa, and goes, "You know what? I want to power up. I need to power up and not really per se help out, but just show that he's not a weakling himself." And he uses the tiger's full power to a point where it actually gives him his own version of like armor, essentially, like where you see right there him having like bestial forms besides his arms and legs. His face looks very beast looking and tiger looking. So I mean, that was pretty cool. And they start fighting with Fitzgerald. I'm calling him Fitzgerald because I can't remember his actual name, but I know that's his power name. But they start fighting with the dude, and even though they look like they both beat the crap out of him, I mean, they give him a wicked punch together at the same time, it looks like overall he's still up. And then we do learn some of his background story, which is kind of sad in a way, where he lost his son, and his wife Zelda was actually very traumatized by the loss of I think it was the son, or loss of the daughter. I think it was I'm sorry, it was the daughter, I believe. I want to say daughter or son, but whatever. His child was going to study abroad, but got sick and apparently died. They don't really go into too much detail about that, but the wife lost her mind essentially because of that, and started believing like, oh, that's what really happened. Their child went overseas to study abroad and stuff like that. But what he wants to do is he wants to get the book, and he also wants to use this power to bring his son back to life, or his daughter. I forget one of the two. I mean, correct me in the comments. You can put in the comments of his son or daughter, because I honestly forgot off the top, man. I do apologize for that, but he wants to bring that person back to life. And so I feel a little bad for Fitzgerald, a little bit now. I understand a little bit why I feel so bad for him in that case, but it's like his power is ridiculous. Like, I mean, honestly, the few things that happened in this episode were ridiculous in corny ways. And I was really like, okay, his power is money. Okay, that's, I mean, that's, I guess, something different, right? Whatever. But overall, though, it was a solid episode. Good fights. I mean, I really am looking forward to next week's fight because as we see, they're powering up again at the end of the episode, and it looks like it's going to be really awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this review. I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. By the way, I do apologize if I sound a little bit kind of out of it. I'm still getting over a cold. I feel a lot better today, but I'm still getting over it, so it's affecting my voice a little bit. But I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, everyone. If you do like my content, feel free to do the 9, hit the subscribe button, share the video, like the video, etc. Bye-bye, everyone.